In this video, I'm going to show you how to find a profitable niche to build a high-ticket dropshipping business around. And I'm also going to reveal one big secret that 90% of wannabe high-ticket dropshippers get wrong. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and notify buttons so that you'll be the first to know when we release weekly high-ticket dropshipping goodness. So finding a profitable high-ticket dropshipping niche to base a business around is all about doing the right research, plus using the right approach to what a niche actually is. In this video, I'm going to explain the 7 criteria that you must be able to check off using research to verify that a niche idea will work. But first, I want to start with the big secret that 90% of wannabe high-ticket dropshippers get wrong when they are determining their niche. That secret is that a niche is not the products. The niche is the customer. So let me explain that a little bit more. Most people who try high-ticket dropshipping try to think of the products first and then research the criteria about just the products. This then leads them to starting a business usually focused on just a single type of products in the beginning. Now, this is a very limiting way to go about it, and here's why. When you focus on selling just one high-ticket product category, like wine coolers for example, you are ignoring 2 of the 3 basic ways to grow any business. Now let's recap what those are. The first way that you can grow any business is by generating more first-time customers. The second way is to increase your average order value. And the third way is to increase your rate of repeat business. So if you want to grow a big and sustainable high-ticket dropshipping business over time, you need to be able to do all of the above. But if you just sell wine coolers, you can only really do the first way. Sure, you will be able to get more first-time customers to a point, but it's really hard to increase your average order value or increase your rate of repeat business if you just sell one product category. Most people do not buy more than one or regularly buy a second or third wine cooler. So this in turn makes it hard to grow your business. But not only that, from a marketing perspective, you aren't really speaking to any identifiable target customer. And that makes your marketing less effective, more expensive, and more susceptible to competition. So what's the answer? Well, the answer is to base your niche and business around your ideal customer rather than a particular product. So for our example, rather than saying my business is based around wine coolers, I might say that my business is going to serve women who are passionate about wine. I'm then going to sell any products, with a focus on high ticket ones, that a wine lover would be interested in to help them pursue their passion. Now this of course would include wine coolers, but it would also include a range of other product categories. In doing this, I can sell multiple products on the same order, thereby increasing average order values, and I can sell different products to the same customer over time, which gives me more repeat business, which in turn provides higher profit margins and more total sales for the business. Now, not only that, but when you focus on an easily identifiable customer and you talk directly to just that person through your marketing, your website, and everything you do becomes more effective, and you can compete at a higher level because most of your competition won't be doing that. And you stand out much more to that target ideal customer. With that in mind, when you think of a niche idea, here's the 7 criteria that you need to test any niche idea on to determine whether it is a niche that can be profitable and sustainable for you to build a high-ticket dropshipping business around. Now, before you do this, of course, you need a list of niche ideas. So you need to build that first. Come up with a bunch of ideas. You then test each idea against these criteria. The number 1 is it an enthusiast niche? So what we've just talked about. Is the niche about an interest or passion that people have? Do they buy the products because they want to or because they need to? You want to avoid niches that are based on a need. For example, white goods. These tend to be way too competitive. The suppliers generally don't dropship or they have very low margins. And the marketing is much harder than focusing on niches that serve a passion or interest. The second criteria is For the products that you identify within that niche, what is the average product price? We're looking for an average product price of $800 plus. Now you can have some products that are below this, and of course you can have products that are above this, right up to $10,000 or more. The third criteria, is the product difficult to ship? Now this is a bit of a grey one. There is no hard and fast limits, but you want to try and avoid very large and heavy products. So if the products within the niche are like £1,000, then it's not going to be great to drop ship. Criteria 4, can you find enough suppliers? So in the US market, you need to be able to find at least 15 suppliers for your niche to be a great one. And if you can find more than that, it's even better. In a smaller country like Australia, you can get started with as few as 5 suppliers, but if you can see 10 or more, that's even better. Our fifth criteria, is there too much competition? And look, this is a really important one. This can be a big barrier for a niche to be workable. A niche that is too competitive is difficult and expensive to break into. Now, I learned this firsthand with my first store that sold home lighting. You do want to see some competition, however. Zero competition means nobody is looking for the products online, and you would have to create the demand for that business, which is very difficult to do also. So, for the US market, look for niches that have 15 or less competitors. That is, other niche sites like yours will be. Amazon and eBay, for example, while they might sell some of the same products, they only count as half a competitor. For a smaller market, like the suppliers, you want to see a smaller number of competitors. So, for example, in Australia, you want to see less than 10 direct competitors. Our sixth criteria, is there recurring revenue potential? One of the best ways, as we've mentioned, to grow your business is to make multiple sales to the same customer over time. This increases your profit margins, and it's significantly easier to sell to somebody who has already bought from you than to a complete stranger. If your niche is focused on just one high ticket product category, then you will not have recurring revenue potential, or not very much. If your niche idea includes multiple product categories, in contrast, then you will have recurring revenue potential. This will be the case often if you have an enthusiast market to begin with. And our seventh and final criteria is there enough traffic volume on search engines to support the business? In other words, are enough people searching for the products you're going to sell to support your business? So you can use a tool like Ubersuggest to test whether there is enough traffic on search engines for the main keywords around the products that you want to sell. So for example, if you were going to sell functional trainers, you would open up Ubersuggest or a similar tool and type functional trainer into the search box. You'll then get a report that will show you how many searches per month there are for that specific search term, plus all relevant variations, and there'll be quite a few of those, on that search term. Now, including variations, you want to see a minimum of 40,000 searches per month in the USA, and in a small market, once again like Australia, you want to see 20,000 per month. Now, we test this on search engines because for high-ticket dropshipping, a majority of your marketing is done on search engines, not social media, for example. And that's it. If you can find a niche that ticks all of the above boxes, then you should go right ahead and start building a high-ticket dropshipping business around it. Now, if you'd love to get your hands on the over-the-shoulder recording of me going right through how to find profitable products and niches step by step with actual real-life examples, then you need to go right ahead and sign up for the Find Your First Profitable High-Ticket E-Com Products Masterclass. It's just $37 and you can go through it in an afternoon. And at the end of that, you will have several profitable niche ideas to build a business around. To get in, all you need to do is head over to dropshipbreakthrough.com/find-your-first products to get started. Thanks for watching.